Yo, 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 what is up, Triple C? Long time no see. You got your boy Smitty, your boy Brian. We've been out here all off season doing our Dynasty pod, but you know what? It's time to get at it, Smitty. We got Triple C draft coming up over Labor Day weekend. We got all of our homies, man. I can't wait to see you all. Sorry, I'm not going to name everyone, but Adrian, Joe, Dr. John, Jamie, everybody. I talk to all the other boys, Tim, Cassidy, all the time, but I can't wait to catch up with all of you. Smitty, man, how you feeling about Triple C this year?
Dude, I am gonna be honest, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because auction is kind of one of those things that is perfect for me because I get to make this team exactly how I want to, as long as I can afford the player. I don't want you guys overvaluing people. I don't want to overvalue them myself, but at the same time, I want the team how I want it. I could build a dream team here, like without worrying about being sniped and whatnot. So I feel like I'm gonna get a little competitive, and I'm just trying to make sure that when the draft happens, I could make sure I can get my emotional state just in a proper level because I don't want to yell at any of you guys, honestly. I really don't. And I'm nervous that it might get verbally violent.
So I think what we need to do is we need to have like an exclusive rights tag for you where you get a hat, you take a bunch of pieces of paper, write down your players' names and the maximum you're willing to bid for all of the Rams. And you put it in a hat. And as a league, we sit back and say, we're going to let Smitty have all of his Rams at his maximum price that he's willing to spend. And then we
Yeah,
get to
I
move
already
on.
see that's the issue. I'm such a like a clear Rams fan to where I know I may not get any, and I'm okay with that, but I just hope I can truly be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'll
It's
be
going to be
okay, but I
hard.
don't know.
There are three very expensive players on their team.
Yeah,
And
right?
it's crazy to think about the cheapest is Cooper Cup. Isn't that
I'm
nuts?
not ready. I'm not. I just realized now it's gonna be Snap City. Oof. Sorry in advance.
Yeah, so here's what I want to tell the league. So there might be some people that are nervous doing an auction draft. Don't be. Don't be. Let it rip. Who cares? I've never done an auction draft. You've never done one. There's plenty that haven't done one. Then you get our boy who's done auction drafts all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. Scotty. Scotty, he's a master of auction drafts out there. But the reality is this is about as active of a redraft league as there is out there. Guess what?
Mm.
We will have an open market to fix our mistakes during this draft. I'm telling there's going to be, I just feel there's going to be so many holes in my lineup that I trust my trading ability to go out there and consistently do my thing. So I'm not too worried about it. But I will tell you this. Do you even know the scoring format? Because I don't yet. And I know that it's been announced and I think we're going the same tight end premium. Like I don't even know the format right now, dude.
I
Um,
don't remember. No.
yeah. So anybody you want to call out in Triple C because I don't know, man. You've got you always have a burrito bet that you lose to somebody that you're always talking smack to. Is there anything you want to say to her?
Uh, I owe you for sure. And like, oh man, I've lost so many. Um, I just,
You've lost every
let me go
one.
like this. Let's go like this. Scott, I'm calling you out. I think I'm gonna have a better team than you by the end of the auction draft. I feel like I can take down the auction king. I'm feeling that confident and excited in my team or in my ability to get a dream team.
So how are you going to position yourself in the room? Is there somebody that
Oh,
you want to be sitting
oh
next
God,
to to talk shit to?
I'm gonna face the wall. I'm gonna face the wall because I'm telling you, if ooh, when the snipe happens, when the overbidding happens, I'm gonna jump, I'm gonna cuss, and I'm gonna say words that you can't even say in church. So it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I don't know. I'm practicing tolerance right now. I'm practicing language. Just trying to make sure I can keep it PG.
Get a little meditation in, do some yoga before the draft.
Yeah, some journaling.
I just want to know how aggressive you're coming in because last draft,
I'm gonna
last
come in
draft,
goofy.
City,
Honestly, I'm gonna come in
last
just
draft,
chill.
Joe. I got to tell you this, bro. Got to tell you this for you. Last draft, get into Vegas, just had surgery. I'm hurting. I'm like, you know what? I can't wait to hang out with my buddy and get to know him outside of a fucking Zoom call. Your ass gets out of a car. You got a Jamar Chase jersey, and I'm like, what's up, dude? You're like, what's up? I'm ready to draft. Where's Chase? I'm like, cool, dude. Let's go get Chase.
Yeah, yeah. I was terrified because I was third, I believe, third overall. Before me was Hillary was 101 and Jamie was 102. Both of them had true position to like actually freaking snipe me, and I was terrified. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna put all the cards on the table and see what happens. Worked out, dude. And by the way, that was the second year in a row that I ended up with Jamar and Burrow. Am I gonna do a three-peat? We'll find out.
If
Honestly,
there,
it's completely up to you guys. Are you guys gonna run it up on them or not? That's the question. And if you guys do, will I get pissed or not? I don't know. I pray to God I don't.
I don't know. I kind of want to position myself in the room like I want to be staring you dead in the eye the entire draft, just staring you down just to get you off your game. Because I know if I talk shit to you, I can get you off your game. Now, the question I have is, do you think I could get Cassidy off of his game if I just sit there and talk smack to him?
Dude, I don't know.
I can.
Cassie's a trained. He's the trained assassin. He's gonna get who he wants, no matter what. Like he's gonna get it done. Like I don't think you. He's like the those people outside of London, the Royal Guard. Like he's if he you cannot throw him off a game. I don't think you can even. You can try. You can try. I would love to see you try. Actually, I think he's gonna come in with a plan that is so tight, so foolproof to where I mean, the place could fall apart and he'd still have his team perfect. Perfect.
I think it's gonna be Year of the Girls, dude. I called it last year. I said I thought it was gonna happen, but I don't know, man. These girls are playing, man. They're sharks. I think they got us, man. I miss playing with all these girls. I want to get them in my dynasty leagues. I got some of them in there, but Triple C, man, I miss you. Who's the wild card this year, and who do you think has who outside of me and you? Because we're both gonna say, oh, we can do it. I can do it. But who do you think's got it? Who do you think is the betting favorite to go out of that auction with the best team?
I've been thinking about it a lot. I I think Dr. John is gonna learn from his like QB injuries and just be like, okay, if I can get that QB thing solidified, the rest of my team's gonna be god tier, which is what he did during our actual our snake draft. So if he can figure out the QB situation, he'll be fine. And there's a lot of quarterbacks to choose from, and a lot of them are in safer situations, better offensive lines. I think he's gonna get it right.
Dude, Dr. John got me off my game last year. And we always talk about know your league. We know this league really good, but we didn't know Dr. John.
Oh,
And
good point.
I forgot who I drafted as quarterback, but I ended up getting a quarterback. I drafted him early, and I was looking at the board. I was like, the only dude that's going to draft him would be Dr. John because I just don't know how he drafts. And I ended up reaching for a quarterback, and I hate that. But do you? So we play in a lot of leagues, but I remember every single transaction in Triple C that went bad from the day I've entered this league, and they
Whoa.
fucking haunt me. They
Whoa, you
haunt
cannot
me.
do that. You have to let those go because I've done so many that are probably way worse than yours, and I just, oof, it's gone. You can't dwell on those.
My 13 and 1 team that went into the playoffs 2 years ago. Yes, I'm still
Hmm.
hyping that team because it was the greatest thing I ever built.
It was fire.
I, to this day, it haunts me that I drafted Michael Pittman over AJ Brown when I ended up drafting Jalen Hurts around later. It haunts me because that was the Mike Wright, my guy Michael Pittman year, and it was Michael Pittman's worst year. And to this day, and I also the Alshon Jeffries pick that year. Oh man, that killed me. But last year, I lose sleep over G Willie in the first round. I lose sleep over that. I drafted G Willie over CD Lamb. I will never. I lost it. All I had to do was draft CD Lamb, and I think I might make a run for the championship. That's all I needed to do. That's all I
I
needed to do.
thought, I mean, 100%, but honestly, I thought that was the savviest first round move I've ever seen because he won Offensive Rookie of the Year with Zach Wilson. Like, it made all the sense in the world for him to go ballistic. And like, I mean, oh God, I had a lot of respect for you with that play right there. It's just unfortunate, man. Unfortunate.
When you draft a player and like multiple people in the league goes, man, that's a great pick. You're fucked, dude. You're fucked. You're done, dude. You're absolutely done. You're like, oh man, it's not gonna happen. It's the dudes that people are like, why would you draft that guy? It's like, hey, Raheem Mostert, baby.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You are right about that. Because
Yeah,
Tim got Laporte at the end of the draft. Like what?
last round. Last round, man.
Insane,
Yeah.
insane.
I still think Tony schooled us on format and scoring last year. He really was ahead of this on tight ends, and I got to give him so much credit for that. Didn't win him a championship, so he basically finished last in my book. But
Oh,
I mean, it is what it is. So who's our returning champ? Let me get this. Is it Breck? No, who's our returning champ?
Scotty. I'm
Oh, that's
telling
right.
you,
Scotty's our
I'm about to
returning
knock
champ.
him down, man. I'm about to knock him down. It's my turn now, buddy. My
Oh
turn.
man, Scotty, get in the ring with the big boys. You showed us what's up last year. You were talking smack at the last draft about auction. You know what, baby? This podcast is up for a fight. I'm in, man. Let's slay the champion. Scotty, good luck, man. We're coming after you. Who took second last year?
Was it Joe? Was it Joe?
You know what? I don't want like Joe. I love you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who took second,
Like,
does it?
unfortunately, I don't remember. You're right. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, man. The only thing that matters is that friggin' trophy, and I want it. I want it bad. But we're back, baby. Podcast is back. We're gonna be Smitty and I got a weekly thing going, and we're doing Triple C this year, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
can't wait for Triple C. I love our dynasty, but Triple C is so fun. I really had the time of my life breaking all this down, and just my favorite thing is asking you and Cassidy every week two questions. Who's the best team in Triple C and who's the best team in football? And I just absolutely loved it. And Cassidy, he, I mean, all year he finally got it right. Kansas City was the best team in football. All right, so you want to do an MVP pick right now? Who's the MVP? Let's do it for Triple C. We're not going to make our pick for the dynasty for a little bit here, but who's your MVP for Triple C this year?
Oh. Well, like what do you mean? Like players or like a team, like an
No,
MVP
I
team?
mean the NFL MVP. Let's make a call.
Oh my God,
Forget
Jalen
fantasy.
Hurts. Oh, I'm all about the Eagles this year. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for Jalen Hurts to definitely be the MVP. He's ready. I mean, look, the offense is different, but what's so cool about this offense is he's gonna have to throw more because they got that God, what is that guy from the Cowboys and went to the Chargers? What's his name? Anyways, that OC over there, I like his involvement with Hurts. I'm excited to see what that's like. I'm very excited for Devonta Smith. I think he's going to get more involved. Obviously, AJ Brown's going to be a dog. Saquon, oh my God, Saquon might be MVP at this point. That offensive line and his talent, Giants are stupid. Honestly, Giants are stupid. And after seeing what they did in Hard Knocks, should have paid up. Honestly, tried to convince him with that Ring of Fame stuff. Man, shut
Oh,
up.
did you? Yeah, that was crap. But man, the owner comes in. I love it. He's like, he called, dude. He looks at the GM. He's like, Saquon goes to the Eagles. I'm not going to be able to sleep at night. And the
He's
GM,
like
when
that.
he found out to the agent he wasn't coming, he's just like, what team is it? Is it the Eagles?
Yeah, Hard Knocks rocks this season.
All right, who's your one? That's your 1A. Who's your 1B for MVP? Because I got two
On
of them.
me, I mean, if it's got to be in NFC West, I cannot not do that. And I just, frankly, weird move on my part, but I see it. Kyler Murray, I see it, dude. I see it. I see the path so freaking clearly. He's gonna hop in that Maserati and take a drive straight down to MVP world.
I agree, and I've been vocal about Kyler Murray winning an MVP all off season. But the reality that's hitting me in the face is I don't know if we'll win enough games for him to get it. I think the stats will be there, but I don't know if we'll actually win enough games. And that's going to be sad. But my 1A, 1B,
Really? Okay.
at this exact moment in time, I'm running it back, baby. I'm running it back. We might get the best statistical year that a quarterback's ever had out of Lamar Jackson this year.
That's so sick. That's so sick. I'm so happy that you are just doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on this guy because everything says it. I mean, he is a brilliant rusher. I mean, he's a brilliant evader too, by the way, which is massive. I don't know, his weapons is what scares me. I don't know about his weapons, bro.
It's
That's my
one
issue.
weapon that scares me though. It's Derrick Henry. That's the weapon that scares me because he might vulture the touchdowns. But Lamar
How
actually
funny is
showed,
that?
right? Isn't that crazy? But
Yeah.
Lamar was by far the best quarterback in football last year. You know, obviously not the best playoff quarterback, but whatever. We're talking about MVP, but I think he's got weapons. I love that tight end combo there. You know, I mean, look at Mark Andrews, backup tight end, an amazing backup tight end. But yeah, but I do my 1B. I'm gonna pivot off of K1 because of how many games that they're gonna win. Um, Jordan Love.
Can't deny it. Can't even try to deny it. That is a great pick.
So here's the cool thing about Jordan Love, and I actually want to talk about this on the Dynasty Pod we just did, but he's been in a lot of interviews lately, and he's been doing some crazy stuff. So on NFL Live, they asked him to draw up the perfect play the other day. And the perfect play was what play you're going to run with your choice of receivers on the XYZ and everything. And he builds this team out, and it basically has Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, I want to say Jamar Chase, and his fourth receiver he picked was Romeo Dobbs out of all of them. And he gives love to Romeo Dobbs. Then he comes out in an article today and says, you better watch out for what Dontavian Wicks is going to do this year because it's going to be electric. Then he comes out and says how good Jaden Reed's going to be electric. And he is just hyping all of his receivers minus Luke Musgrave. It's going to come out next week. He's going to hype Luke Musgrave. Mark my words, it's going to happen. But I think he can do it, dude. I want to see it too. I want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, that's, unlike the Ravens, that is an MVP receiving core, I believe. Like, I don't think he's doing this, like, fluffy hyping. I think he genuinely loves his core, which is fantastic, dude. That's so great to hear from a quarterback.
Right? I'm falling in love with it, man. Like Scotty, that's what we're gonna give you props on. We're done talking smack as a Green Bay fan. Let's go. Get your Green Bay gear on. All right, Triple
Man,
C.
Joe.
So
Joe's a Green Bay fan as well.
Joe, there you go. Just I thought she was a Jets fan.
But both. Both, I
Oh,
believe.
she fell off the bandwagon when Rodgers tore the Achilles.
Dude, that sucks, man. I mean, that sucks. Even I fell off the bandwagon. That sucks, dude. I was so in. I genuinely thought they were going to win the Super Bowl last year.
I was
Oh,
in, dude.
God.
I was in. Sell that hype video, baby. All right, Triple C. Everybody knows Labor Day weekend draft. Green Mountain Brewery. By the way, this podcast is brought to you by Green Mountain Brewery, total sponsor. We'll see you there. Anybody hit us up. You want some more hype videos? You want us to get into more a little bit of auction talk, and we'll learn with you on this podcast. Who knows? Anything you want to say at Triple C before we get out of here?
Just welcome back. I'm excited for this season.
I'm coming for this trophy. I'm coming for this trophy. I should have had it 2 years ago. I statistically had the best team ever built until Derek Carr had a flop because Jalen Hurts got injured. I
This
want this
sucks.
trophy, Triple C. I'm coming to get it. Scotty, my address is 28830 North 71st Street, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85266. Please feel free to send it to me now because it's coming my
Oh,
direction.
I was wondering, I'm like, whoa, this is a random, I don't know, this was like a random, what do you call it? I don't know, it doesn't matter. I thought that was random until you said, oh, send me the trail. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
No, on real, I don't do a lot of smack talking. I'm just joking, Triple C. This trophy's up for grabs. I don't want to jinx myself. I'm very much into that. But good luck, everybody. I hope we see everyone at the live draft. Smitty, you're making it, right?
Uh, Most likely.
Yeah,
Most likely.
baby. Let's go. Cheers, Triple C.